Emporium. In the Philippines, I want to say magandang umaga ho sa inyong lahat. And for the people in the US watching this live at the Emporium, good evening, everybody. Thank you for taking the time to at least check it out. Check us out. Emporium is a unique US based, the first of its kind. Okay, the first of its kind. It's a Philippine-made and inspired product showroom and global business center. And its purpose is to create awareness as well as sales opportunities for Philippine-made products, services, and investments in the U.S. market. And Emporium is actually a physical place. Like I said, that's where I'm at right now. It's located at 3250 Wilshire Boulevard, number 602 in Los Angeles, California. So if you want to come and visit, please do so. We welcome you. Just go ahead and let us know when you're coming. Thank you. But what the Live Emporium is, this is one of the tools that we use to create the awareness, the sales opportunities by people watching, and hopefully organically, or what we're doing on social media is reaching other people. And I think it is. At the end of the day, what we want is that awareness creation. Okay, so that's what Live at the Emporium is. And today it is packed full of amazing stuff. Aren't those bags amazing? I have them here now, by the way. So if anybody's interested, you just saw that and you love it. It's actually in the showroom in downtown LA, in the Philippine product showroom, the Philippine Department of Trade, as well as it's available in Las Vegas. So if you're in Las Vegas, you want to get your hands on the Terra Philippine bag, we have them there now. So all you have to do is say, Ferdinand, I want that Terra Philippines, and we'll set it up for you. Okay, so why don't we get to our first live presenter? To me, I hate the formal introduction of who they are. I'll let them tell you who they are, what they're all about. All I know is the way I connected with them. The one thing I liked about our first live presenter is that he is a big fan of artisanal stuff. You know, he's an artist himself. He creates leather, handcrafted leather, or rather, I say hand-sewn leather crafting. I always get those mixed up. Anyway, so you're going to be amazed at some of the products that he's created, and all of these products are hand-sewn. Okay, that's hard. You know, that's hard to do. And to him to create such amazing products, you're going to be so amazed. So what he's going to do tonight, he's going to show you how amazing he is, tell you how amazing he is, but he's going to tell you also how amazing his products are. And if you're interested in buying this, please put it on the chat box and say, I want to buy it, or buy it. Make it simple. 2 words, buy it. Okay, so if you want to buy the products, just go ahead and say it. He's going to have an introductory product or price for it. So I want you guys to just check it out. I want you to see the amazing things that he does. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and bring the founding director or manager or founder of a company called Mr. M. Okay, that's his name brand. I want to bring up Mariel Manalansan. Mariel, how are you, sir?
Hi. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for watching this. Actually, I'm here at Clark Angeles, Pampanga right now, and we are doing live. Thank you, Ferdinand, for having me in this segment of yours. Hopefully, we can tell everyone how beautiful this product is.
I feel like you're going to do amazing because the product speaks for itself. So you don't really, even if you want, you don't even have to say anything. We'll just put the camera on the products and let them speak for themselves. You do a lot of show,
you know,
you know what I'm saying? So, okay, I have videos that I can show, or rather pictures. So you tell me when you want to show the pictures. But now I want you to dazzle everyone and show them why your product is so amazing, right? And first, let's talk about why did you even bother creating the brand Mr. M? So I'll go ahead and let you go and take the camera, okay?
Sure. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Mariel, and I'm the creator, designer, and maker of Mr. M hand-sewn leather craft here in the Philippines. Here are all the products that you see on my back. We are creating hand-sewn leather products, and we are collaborating with other artisans as well. We have this amazing wood, collaborated with a wood crafter here in Pampanga. If you can see, this is a hand-sewn leather bag. I can tell you that you can hit someone with this. Just kidding. Actually, this is a good bag. This is my first design for a collaboration with other products, as well as we have plenty of products that you can choose from. Actually, I'm here to tell you that I'm conducting leather craft workshop here in the Philippines. If you are interested or curious or trying to figure out how to cure your anxiety and stress, leather craft is something that you must try. I can guarantee you will have fun in the workshop. You will have a productive day. You will create your own hand-sewn leather bag after it. Let's talk about the brand itself. I created the brand to represent my my municipality in Pampanga. Mr. M stands for not only just my name, it stands for Mr. Mekeni. Mekeni is a root word for Kapampangan. Just say, come here. So let's just say, come here and let's learn. I'd like to tell everyone that every product that we have here is unique, and definitely you will find something that will fit your characters on it. And actually, I encourage some everybody to, if you have a custom, let's just say you want to customize something on your own, you have something idea in your mind that you wanted to create, you let me know. I can help you out with the product itself. And if you really want to learn, I'd suggest that you come. The first thing that you have to understand is, to be able to learn something, is you must try it on. Doesn't matter if you know the thing or not, just try it and let the experience teach you how to do it. So what makes the product unique and not similar for other products? Actually, these are all hand-sewn products. These are all, I'm using very specific leather, which is what we call a top grain quality leather in all the products that we make. And these are all my limited edition design. So that makes it more unique. You cannot find this in the mall. I don't have any affiliation with malls and whoever it is. Product itself will stand out until somebody wear it. That is what I can tell you. You're muted.
Yeah, I tend to do that. So what I want the audience to know is, I want us to have a conversation. Let's tell a story about your products. When I first met you virtually, we were talking about creating, putting the Philippines on the map and continuing to create artisans, right? Because you're doing something that's what makes your product unique, because you're an artist. You don't create for the masses. You want to create for individuals, honestly, but you also not only want to do that, but you want to go ahead and help other people discover their talents, and that's what you're doing. Exactly. Right? So why don't we talk about that really quick?
Actually, the vision it's quite a big ambition to talk about, but here it is. If we can talk about Marikina as a shoe capital of the Philippines, why not talk about the Philippines as a bag capital of the Philippines that are totally handcrafted? When I say handcrafted, they are all hand sewn and cut by hand. This will elevate us to not following any brand, or we try to promote our own craft in the world. Actually, this is something that I keep on practicing, that if I can reach someone who are trying to figure out their own craft, I would suggest that they will try leather craft, they will try any craft at all, they will try music, everything that makes you happy, makes you forget time. That is the key on making a very, very unique skills, because you never talk about how much you will earn on it. You'll just leave yourself lost on the moment and just keep making something, makes a beautiful piece of art or beautiful skills that you will acquire. But at the end of the day, what Mr. M is trying to promote is, we wanted to we wanted the Philippines to be the bag capital of the world.
I think that that's a very admirable thing to do, because you know why? The Philippines is getting to be known, globally, with the recent, with the sports, with the Philippine soccer team, and there's video, I mean, plays, there's food. We're doing all of that, and I think that's how we're going to separate the country from the rest of the world, is to be known as people that are creative, resourceful, hardworking, looking for quality, all of those things that we want to share the
Exactly.
treasures of the Philippines, right? And one of the things that you're trying to put together is the fact that you have such an eye for creativity, and also the details, and also wanting to have people work with their hands, right?
Yes, actually. Actually, these are something that we normally do at home. We, as a young child, I grew up with the my mom doing tailoring services for everybody in my town. So I have this background wherein my dad is a DIY guy and my mom is a tailor. So this is what I end up, actually. It's quite fond of it, because if I think about my childhood time, I I I, I hated actually stitching. I hated doing something with my mom, because I think it's a girly thing. But as I grow and I end up like this, it's a thing I was prepared to do. This is something that thing. Actually, in, as I go to this journey, uh, while I was working in Malaysia, all of my colleagues in the coffee shop, I told them, whatever you see in me, you can actually practice it. You just need to find your own purpose of why are you living. Actually, this is something that is very dearly to me, because I kept asking people in my uh, workplace, wherein they see my products, they try my products, they love it. I told them directly that if you can see me making something like this, and you like to you're enjoying it, you're uh, you're attracted to it, you're interested to learn to it, you just approach me. I will teach you. I won't even charge you for anything. That is the time that I was starting. I wanted to uh, help them engage with me, because as I started, I tell you, it's quite boring. Alone doing this is quite boring. But as I go through it, I got I I enjoy each moment. I forgotten time. I forgotten that I need to eat. Those are things. But look at me now. Actually, all around the world, a lot of Filipino are talented. This is one thing I can say. As a person who worked as an OFW for a very long time, I see people, they are very creative. They are very resourceful. They even though they don't know how to do the job, they will find a way to do it. These are the characters of the Filipino all over the world, and I believe that they have the capacity to uh, adopt, learn, and basically be whatever they want to be in life.
You know, Mariel, that is probably the best. And not, like what I'm saying is that sometimes we buy products, and you like it, right? It looks nice, but when you tell the story, I always feel like, wow, everybody, the story that you tell is all about love. It's all about passion. It's all about being creative and doing and pursuing whatever you want to do. So with that being said, I'm glad that you're here to share that passion, that love, and that creativity. So now I want you to ask that question. I want to ask you that question. That let's share that product. Let's how can they buy your products at the end of the day? Because I know it's in
Okay,
the
that's
Philippines. You've already had a couple of people everywhere I go. They'll ask about the product. That's why I want more of your products here in the U.S. Honestly, but go ahead and tell them where you're selling the products at the moment, and then what your dreams are and what we're going to do. Because I don't want to run out of time, and then we didn't get to talk about where people can buy it. So, and also let me know where maybe we can do an introductory price of the product. So why don't you go start with that?
actually all the products that you see behind me. They are all available in my page. The personal page is Mr. M Hand-sewn Leather Craft, and then in our Instagram account, there are Mr. M Hand-sewn Leather Craft as well. You can message us directly. Let us know what you need. We can definitely tell me what you're really looking for, and we can work it out, giving you a product wherein you will tell that it's the product is your own character on it.
Mariel, why don't we spend a little time in the little amount of time we've got left? Why don't you put the products a little bit closer? And while you're doing that, start talking about the price. If there's an introductory product that you want us to sell, because the people that are watching, we actually have right now 20 people watching the live stream right now. They may be interested. They're probably a little bashful and trying to buy, right? But because there's 20 of you guys watching, you need to tell me where you guys watching from, right? And also, what do you think of the bags? I really want you to tell me what you think of the bags. Whether you think it looks nice, I wish it was closer. How much is it? I'm sure the people watching right now, they're curious, but either they're shy or they just want to watch and, fine. But just give us your feedback at least. So the people that are watching, I can flash it on the screen and then they can say, yeah, that's beautiful. I love it. So why don't we talk about that while what I'm doing is I'm going to show some of the comments that you're getting on our live stream. Okay, so go ahead and talk about the bags. Talk about from the smallest to the biggest really quick because we don't want to run out of time.
Okay, here is the product that I made last night. This is a very cute coin purse. It's a bag actually that I created as a coin purse. You can see the details. Use this camera itself. So it's riveted and hand sewn on the side for clean and more professional look. And this in the Philippines, I'm selling it for 380 pesos. Here. So we can put your name on it. Actually, we can customize it. Initials for a special person that you wanted to give a gift for. And these are card holder, a basic one. This is also a 380 pesos. And you can see inside there's a details on it that will give us a small stitches on that to secure the sides. But at the end of the day, this is a very functional card holder that you can put your cards and money on it, coins as well if you have coins. So we have another card holder. These are two different colors that we have. This is a minimalist card holder. You can put 8 slots, 8 cards per 2 slots, 2 cards per slots, and slots for your bill. We have it in blue. We have a bracelet here.
I like those bracelets, Mariel. So I got one. It was scorpion, and somebody, you gave that. That was beautiful, actually. So what
So
about
my
that one?
personal
Yeah.
favorite. This is my clutch bag. This is an envelope clutch bag. What is that? Yours.
There.
Okay. So this is the clutch bag.
How much is that bag, Mariel?
This is actually you can use it for dinner, or you can dump everything on it. Your wallet, your car key, your bills, credit cards, your makeup pouch, whatever, and it's more easier to bring and secure. You can secure it on your hands with the wristlet. Actually, I made it for the ladies. And
How much is something like that, Mariel? Mariel, how much is that?
this is a 4,800 clutch bag.
So for 4,800, that's 4,800, not dollars, people, just in case you're wondering. So 4,800, let's divide it. I don't know what the currency rate right now. I think it's 55, right? So that right there, retail, it's 87, right? About $87. Okay. Now tell them why. What kind of leather is that?
Actually, to all the products that I made right here, I'm using all top grain quality leather. It means that in leather crafting, we have 3 types of leather quality that you can use. That's a full grain. That's the most expensive one. This is a top grain quality. That is the next split type of its leather, and the genuine leather, which is the lowest grade. I'm sorry to give you that detail, but everyone that is watching now, I'm not telling you that genuine leather is not leather. It is leather, but it's the lowest grade of leather, and I'm using a top grain one.
Okay, Mariel, we're almost about run out of time. So what I want to do now is take this moment. So look in this front of the camera, the one that you're doing. I want to go ahead and show some of the people what they're asking about. So some of the information, like for example, I want to go ahead and acknowledge May Cruz, always watching. She's our US FDA partner. She helps people become FDA registered in the US. She says, "Wow, ang ganda! First time kong nakakita ng ganyang mixed and wooded leather sa bag. Very unique and handcrafted, Mr. M Artisanal Leather Crafts. Galing! Anong kapampangan for maganda?" What is kapampangan for maganda?
Okay, to answer that, the Kapampangan word for maganda is malago.
Malagu. Okay, see, this is not
Malago or
only a show.
masanting.
Yeah, see that not only is this show bilingual, trilingual, or whatever, but you're also learning about the language. So now let's see. See Rhea, she says, cute combination for the bags. And then also see Herminia Jumao, how much is the wooden leather bag? She wants to know about the wooden leather bags.
Okay, this wooden leather bag is about 5,800. It comes with the sling.
So 5,800 in dollars. 5,800 in dollars is 55 again divided. So it's about 105 people. That is a bargain for that freaking price for leather and the wood craftsmanship. You get a purse like that in the U.S. That's crazy. Like that's got to be at least $250 or $300 or something. That's nice. I mean, I don't know anything about bags, but I can tell that's nice. Okay, so I think that anybody who is interested in any of these bags, Mariel, because we're running out of time, I'm just going to go ahead and tell them. Mariel is going to do more shows with us, and we're going to create introductory price to these because we want to sell these bags here in the U.S. And it's not just selling them. Emporium is not interested in selling you one bag. Philippines, I mean, we're interested in having you buy into the idea that Philippines is an amazing place for Philippine product, for products like these, right? And you're gonna get artisans who are so amazing in what they do. They love what they do, right, Mariel? And we just want you to
Yes.
buy the product so you can tell other people. So we can create this sort of a movement to promote Philippine-made products here and create livelihoods in the Philippines and support artistry or artisanal craftsmanship. So, Mariel, do you want to say anything else before we go so we can go on our next segment? Go ahead, and I will leave it up to you, my friend.
Actually, if you really want the bag, I will be happy to send all this to Emporium, as we're just trying to figure out how to do the shipping of courier service. But at the end of the day, all these products behind me will be available at Emporium in LA.
And also, don't forget Las Vegas. And speaking of Las Vegas, the owner of Orient Pearl's Asian market will be coming up. So don't go away. Just go in the background so you get to meet her finally.
Wow.
Okay.
That's really
So she's
great
gonna be
news.
here, talk about the store. So I'm gonna say goodbye to you now, and then say
Thank you,
thank you.
everyone.
But don't go anywhere. Just stay there, okay? All right. So with that being said, let me see if I can bring up another supporter of Philippine-made products. The next one is a company in the Philippines. Speaking of figuring out how to ship products from here, this is who we use to bring Philippine products here, and they've already brought Mariel's products in the Emporium, and you use Raft. So here they are. And we're back, and I'll see you, I guess, later. Okay, Mariel, don't go anywhere. All right, so what we're going to do now is go to Emporium is trying to be amazing. Okay, people, everybody, Emporium is trying to be amazing. We've been pitching the idea of having emporiums throughout the United States in a small way. I first thought of this along with my co-founders, Christina and Christine, and we decided that there's got to be another way to be able to bring Philippine-made products throughout the United States and create a network. So far, we pitched it to some people in Florida, to New York, to Washington, and also now our first one is in Las Vegas. Our goal is not to buy property. All we're trying to do is collaborate with existing stores who believe in promoting Philippine-made products. Okay, that's what we want. So we're actually going out there now, telling people if you want to bring Philippine-made products, you want to learn how to bring Philippine-made products, you definitely want to reach out to us. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into our next segment. I want to go ahead and introduce briefly, and she can join me on the next segment to introduce the next live presenter. I want to introduce the owner, the founding member, or the founder or the co-founder of this amazing store in Las Vegas. And what she's trying to do is sort of collaborate with us so she can bring the Emporium concept or thought process into Las Vegas. So without further delay, hopefully, she says she wasn't feeling too well, so hopefully she's okay. Let me see if she's able to come in. Let me see. Anne, are you there? I guess
yes,
she's not
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay, so she's not playing mystery queen. Okay, there
No.
she is. I thought you were gonna play mystery queen. And anyway, this, ladies and gentlemen, my future, collaborator. Well, we are a collaborator now in Vegas, and hopefully, our goals for Las Vegas is to create a showroom and also become a wholesale hub for Philippine-made products. She has so many amazing contacts, and her background is diverse. So I'm just going to ask her to briefly talk about herself and about Orient Pearl Asian market so that we can go into the next one. Okay. Not that I don't want people to know who you are. I want them to know, but we want to make sure we're able to talk about the other product first. So, Anne, please welcome Anne Clarice Canadillo.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me here, Ferdinand. My name is Anne Clarice. I'm a community builder, and one of the ways that I do that is through building or fostering enterprise that fosters community. I have a store here in Las Vegas, who's an Asian market, whose goal is to bring the community together through Asian commodities, allowing Filipinos share their gifts to our community and therefore build families, friendships, etc. Also building the community in the Philippines, raising the economic status of our fellow kababayans by supporting social enterprises. So that's the short of my introduction, because I don't want to take too much time from our amazing companies, budding entrepreneurs who are about to make a great impact in their respective ecosystems, and as well as here in Las Vegas, bringing their products here, bringing quality products for people to share with each other, enjoy, and just bring the community together, basically.
And don't go anywhere, because DTI is also part of the next presentation. I want them to know who you are, what you're trying to do, because they would want to know you, especially if they're trying to promote other products in the Philippines. Okay, so you're a great source. So don't go anywhere. You're basically gonna stick around with me to introduce the next guest and talk to her a little bit, because maybe I always tell people, well, maybe I need to bring in more people. They're getting sick of watching me all the time. But at the end of the day, I like to bring a little bit of a variety in who you guys are watching. So I appreciate you being here, and I'm excited that some of these products that we're featuring on these live sales, they are going to be in the Orient Pearl Asian market in Las Vegas,
Yes,
Nevada. So where she is like, I think about 15 minutes from the Strip, right? Would you say we're 15 or 20 minutes from the Strip? And
yes, on a good day, it's less than that. You can get there in 10 minutes.
Okay, let me go ahead, and don't go anywhere. You and I will join. But before we go to the what do you call it? The next presenter. Let's go ahead and a quick break. I want to introduce more of the people that support Emporium. So let's go ahead and bring out the next supporter of Philippine-made products and Emporium. Here they are. The name of the company is called Bayani Pay.
Libre remittance at mataas na exchange rate? With Bayani Pay, mas secure na, mas mura pa! Ang Bayani Pay ay bank-to-bank transfer na walang middleman, kaya mas maaasahan. Sa registration, kailangan lang mag-scan ng ID at mag-selfie para sure na ikaw talaga yan. At pag nag-connect ka na ng bank account, huwag kang mag-alala dahil di namin ini-store ang bank details mo. Sigurado na darating ang remittance mo dahil kumpleto ang information ng iyong recipient. Remit na with Bayani Pay!
So everyone who stuck around, thank you so much for sticking around and watching this special edition, or this special edition of Live at the Emporium. What we're doing today is we're presenting amazing products. We just presented Mr. M, hand-sewn leather, crafting, and now we're going to introduce another amazing product. And I want you guys to stick around, because this is going to be an interesting segment, because not only do we have a vivacious founder of this amazing company called Tribal Miracle Oil, but we're also joined by the Department of Trade, I think, in their office right now, who's sort of, I would say, supported and helped promote this upcoming product. So please stick around. I want you guys to watch that. And so let's go ahead and introduce them, okay? The next guest that we have, her name, she's just, all I can say is that every time I think about Veronica, she's vivacious. She loves people, and that's why I think her product is becoming amazing, because she exudes that. So I think she'll be joining. She'll be joined by someone in DTI. His name is Arnil. So without further delay, let us go ahead and bring the founding member, or founder, I should say, of Tribal Miracle Oil, Veronica Maputi. Veronica and Arnil, musta na? Oh,
Good morning.
you guys have to introduce our lovely guest also. So now what we're gonna do? Oh, for you guys haven't met, this is Anne Clarice Ganadillo, everyone. She is the owner of Orient Pearl Asian Market. She's the one who's gonna help promote the product in Las Vegas. And for the people in DTI, I want you to know that you want to get to know this lady because she knows a lot of people in the community, not only just Filipinos, but also possibly, hopefully, I'm going to cross my fingers, hotels. So go ahead. Let me go ahead and I'll let you guys do the camera and go ahead and start talking about how amazing Tribal Miracle Oil. But let's start with, why did you create Tribal Miracle Oil? What's the big reason why you did that? So why don't we start with that? Okay, so we're going to leave them alone, Anne, and let them go ahead and have the camera.
Okay. Well, I decided, in fact, I tried to develop this product in the very beginning because of my mother was very sick when I came back from Europe. And I found out that my mother was very sick. She had heart enlargement and grave arthritis and high blood pressure. And then, although we do have the money already to go to and see the doctor, but the doctor said there is no way anymore to cure my mother. She just had to be given something to eat, and that's it. So at that time, I meet all the indigenous people here in Negros Oriental. I was trying to help them and give food and help a little bit of money and things like that. Then I find out that they have this himag oil that they developed. And at the very beginning, it was only for wound. So after that, because of the sickness of my mother, so I tried to develop which is good for her and try to find the materials that I can infuse and develop. And when I tried it with my mother, it really works. That's how I created. It's because of the sickness of my mother. So
that is again, I love the stories behind the products that puts another dimension into why people, I think, should buy your products, not only because of your inspiration, but the whole purpose, because there's so many products out there, but what makes each product great is obviously the story. Veronica, do you want me to show the video or some pictures, or you tell me, because at the end, I know you're still telling your story, but just let me know when you want me to show some of the videos, okay?
Yeah, okay. So what do I do now is I am going to show how are we going to use the Tribal Miracle Oil, because lots of people said that the taste is very bad, but there is a way how you're going to take it. So I'm going to show it to everybody that it's not really very, I cannot open the bottle now. So this is the way how you are going to take the oil. This is like this. It's around 10 ml. So when you take it, you just first take it inside. You see, I gargle the oil together with the water. So you cannot feel the oil. And then after that, taking the oil, this is in the evening. I'm telling you how to do it. After that, you just massage on the neck around. like this until the breast, around here, and in the back. Have to go there. Huh? This lady is also already a long patient of hemag oil. How many years ago? 7 years? Almost 7 years. And you also have a vertigo. You see, you just massage wherever is the pain. The breast. And you can do it by yourself before sleeping. So when you wake up in the morning, you are like a new baby. Okay. So we also have, I also have another product. This is what we call body oil. So it's for face and for whole body. This will take out, you see, I'm 62 years old. No lines, no eye bag. So this is the one that we are using. And I also have developed the new, this is foundation at the same time. And then it's also a sunblock. So this goes together, the two. And what else? We also have new product that we just developed. This is the lubricating oil. You know why I developed the lubricating oil? Because I have clients who were using my hemag that before doesn't work. You know, Dudong is sleeping and now it's working. But the wife is asking why it's so difficult to go the contact. So that's why I developed the lubricating oil. This is also very sellable now. Just new in the market. Natural, very effective. You see?
Did I just hear you right? Did I hear you just right? That's some sort of marital aid?
It's also the miracle lubricating oil. It really helps. It's like, just like, you know, you go to heaven.
I know I'm laughing, but I can't help it. Remember, I told you we're not going to be so formal that we can't laugh. So far, what I'm getting from the products, and people may not realize, this is also USFDA. Again, I repeat, people, USFDA registered already. Okay, so if anybody's concerned about this product, then you don't need to, because she is doing so well in the Philippines. That's Veronica, Neil. Can we, you know, while you're still doing the modeling and the demonstration, tell them where where it is. I mean, you've grown from, you know, a few stores to now you're all over the Philippines, right?
Yes, in fact, I am. My product, the hemag and the tribal miracle oil, is already sold to 500 pharmacies in Rose Pharmacy, and it's sold in Mindanao, Cotabato, Panay Island, the whole Visayas region.
Yeah, because the products that you have, it's an age-old tradition of doing healing. Why don't we show the video of you know, some of the people that have been trying your product? Do you mind if we just show that now?
Yes, you can, please.
Okay, let me go ahead and do that.
Perfect.
So tell them a little bit about what's about to happen. Who are these people that we're going to watch next?
Okay. These ones we are having the expo in Mega Mall, which is also held by the DTI in Manila, in Quezon City, Mandaluyong. And this man, he cannot move his arm anymore. When we met him the first day, he was supposed to be operated, and that he can move his arms, in fact. So we started that to let him take our Tribal Miracle Oil Pure Himag, and then we waited at least 10 to 15 minutes that the oil goes in, and then that's the time we started to use our aromatic hot scented for the massage. In 30 minutes time, he was able to move his arm on the level of his shoulder.
Why don't we listen to what he's saying, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Dati ang ganyan lang.
Oo.
Dati hindi na ganyan.
Alam, matamaan ka na dyan, ma'am.
Wow, oh, ano sir, di ba?
Galing, alam, pwede na mag-boxing.
Pakyaw.
Pwede na magpakyaw.
Okay na sir?
Gawin na ako sir. Kaya pinabalik ka ni Mrs. Ituloy mo nga mo yun sa kami pinaghilutan kahapon.
Oh.
Maganda pakiramdam na sir?
So
You see, it really, for us, but even though we do that almost every time that we are doing our expo, but for us, it's still like a miracle, because when this man come to us, he can't even move his arms. And after 15, 20 minutes, he was able to move, and that he was able to smile because the pain is gone. It's very satisfying.
So what I want you to talk about now is because these products, if people want to try them, there already are an emporium in Los Angeles, and we're setting up another time to ship it to Las Vegas, because all of it is still predominantly in the LA showroom. But once we bring back Anne, we're gonna talk about a little bit more about where, if there are people in Vegas, because there's a lot of Filipinos in Vegas. But again, a lot of the Filipinos are the ones who know what himag is, right? That's why I know you don't get mad at me, but I always tell everybody that it's sort of like a little bit of a massage oil, because for non-Filipinos, they don't know what himag means. And to me, I think that if they realize if they Google what himag means, they're going to see how amazing your product is. But right now, we're only calling it, for the non-Filipinos, sort of like a massage oil, but massage oil that is truly, truly effective. Okay, it's like on steroids. They're just super packed with a lot of ingredients that helps with a lot of healing. And that's what I've always liked about your product, Veronica. That's why I think by you demonstrating all of that, they know how to use it. They know the effects. That's what we were trying to show. But now let's talk about how much are these products if they wanted to buy it, let's just say in Las Vegas or something. Like, how much would they be? Like, go ahead and talk about that.
This would be very, very expensive, because the oil makes miracles. So this is, I'm sorry, it's 250 ml. This is $35.
Mm-hmm. And then what about the other ones? If you go to a spa, and you pay for these things like that, that's not expensive, because we're not talking about just a massage oil, lather it up, make yourself feel a certain way, but this actually has some powers, I guess, for lack of a better word, right?
Because this has healing properties. This is the aromatic hot scented. It's 300 ml. I have two sizes, in fact. I have the 100 ml and the 300 ml. But I just give the price for this. It's $26 because this is the most sellable bottle size. And then this, our anti-aging body oil, it's 100 ml, but you can use this for almost between 2 to 3 months. It's $33, but you would never regret, because even if you're 70, you would look like you're 30. 62 years old.
That's why it makes me laugh when you tell them you're 62 years old, because I don't mean to bring back old pictures, I know, but I think you showed me some older pictures of you. If you showed them those pictures, they would be so amazed. I think you're a perfect poster girl for the product, because yung ginagawa mo, tignan yung litrato ni Veronica, siguro, I don't know, a few years back to now. you're gonna be amazed. Para bang, ewan ko nangyari sa ano, is the product just really did wonders for Veronica. And I don't mean
But
that in a bad
I'm
way.
not alone. I'm not alone who feels young and look young. I have clients that really they say that they feels very good, young, more power, more strength. They sleep well. They go to the toilet every day, which is very important for everybody. That's very important for us to clean every day, and with the oil, so they feel young inside and out, how I feel.
Let me go bring up Anne, okay?
Look, Arnil, it's also the same thing. We lost how much kilo?
I lost 6 kilograms already in
Wow.
2 months' time.
You lost about, did you say 6 kilograms, which is about 12 pounds?
Yeah, around that figure, sir.
How long did
And
it take
I
you to
lost
do
45
that?
kilo.
Wow. And, you know, there's a lot of people who would want to
And I
lose
shake
12
it,
pounds
I
really
shake
quickly
it.
in Las Vegas.
Believe me.
Yeah.
Selling
That's why.
62.
That's
Lubricating
why-
oil works for everybody.
That's our hashtag.
Hashtag lubricating oil.
You know, I told them that our tagline today was "Let's get sexy," but at the end of the day, we're just joking around. We're just trying to have a good time. But don't get fooled by Veronica. She is a serious businesswoman. A lot of people support that product, and that's why I don't know. I want to ask my collaborator here, Anne, what do you think of this? Don't you think in Vegas there's going to be a lot of people who would want to have a certain product like this? Not only because it's sort of a massage oil, but also, like I said, it's very healthy. A lot of people want to look young in Vegas, right?
Well, right here in my house, I need that.
This one, Mom, you should try this one.
Okay, so are you saying that because it's an oil? Because I've heard about all the.
This is pure natural product only. There is no chemicals added.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of the great things about what you're offering is an alternative for people to have yung mga essential oils that are not chemically laden. You know, because essential oils are mainstream right now, but there's a lot of toxic components to them. This is very organic and pure, and
very effective.
Yeah, so that's great, and especially you said the weight loss component to it. So I guess it affects the hormones. It balances your hormones. Is that what it does?
Yes, it balances your hormones. It helps almost everything inside your body to naturalize. That's how the Tribal Miracle Oil very effective, and it works.
See, the reason why we want to have that here is because, like I said, in Vegas and also a lot in Southern California, like in San Diego, a lot of people would buy this. That's why I feel like we need to do a little bit more promoting of the product and maybe even do demos of the product at the end of the day, because it's something like this. How do you sell it to people? You know, they got to try it. That's like what that older gentleman.
That's how we do it with the Expo Ferdinand. That's how we always do it. You will see when we have the sampling, for example, that we do, the people is falling in line and very curious, and that's how I make the sales, because I actually don't have any publicity. It's only people who has tried, and then they tell to their children, the grandmother, the neighbors, and it's because it's very effective.
Yeah, because many times here in the U.S., especially, Veronica, if they have a product that they realize that it's truly organic like that, I think a lot more people will buy it, because in the U.S., I mean, it's all over the place and all over the world, right? But in the U.S. more so, I think that there's a lot of stress in America, and you know, anything that you can help with stressors, it's always a good product. I think that's what I think that's the potential of your product. At the end of the day, there's a lot of massage places popping up, and you need to be aware of that. So anyway, with that being said, do you want to say anything before we go? We've hit that 8 o'clock. I see we could probably talk for hours about the product, but why don't we end the show with you saying something that, you know, would engage a lot of people to maybe try it?
Yes, I would love to invite everybody to try my products, the Travel Miracle Oil and the rest of it, because this is very effective and you would never regret when you try it.
Well,
And I also wanted to help for anybody who wanted, they can call me and I can always try to help them, because I also organized here in my spa for people who have no money and they are paralyzed. I already make few people walk, even if they were 10 years paralyzed already, and I organized my therapist. They come to do the massage for free, just to help
You
them.
know what? You know what would be great also, maybe to hit, and if we can convince chiropractors to use the product. I don't know if you're
I
familiar.
have
with,
already, Ferdinand, I have already the chiropractor in Darwin.
see,
He's already using my
see what I
he's
mean?
using my oil.
That's why I think that's what we just need. We just need to duplicate what you're doing in the U.S. because there's nothing beats just them to try it.
One
Okay.
day we will come to the US with Arnil and we will show. We are going to, how do you call that? Like, we are going to invade United
Yeah.
States.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a live show.
One
We're
day,
gonna have
I
a
just
tour.
have to go home to Europe for the end of the year, and when I come back, we are going to invade the US.
Yeah, we'll
Welcome
get.
to help you sell
Mhm.
our product.
That's fantastic. We're going to do a live show of the product. So let me go ahead and bring. We're going to end the show, and let me go ahead and bring up Mariel from Mr. M, and then say goodbye to everybody. I want to go ahead and go around the square and let everybody say something that would not only maybe talk more about their product briefly, or just say something motivational. Mariel, join us for a little bit, okay? So we'll start with Tribal Miracle Oil. Tribal Miracle Oil, what do you want to tell the buyers about your product or about anything you want to say?
Well, anyway, I'm inviting everybody to try the Tribal Miracle Oil, Pure Himag, and our aromatic hot scented and our body oil that makes you young. And if you're not happy with it, I'm willing to refund.
Ooh. Ooh. So how about you? How about you, Anne? Before we get to Mariel, do you want to say anything about Orient?
I encourage everyone to support our Filipino businesses and tap once again to our very abundant natural resources and talents.
Fantastic. How about you, Mariel? You have any parting comments?
Actually, I just want to say to everyone that anything that you can think of in this regard with your life right now, just keep trying your best, keep moving forward, and simply develop yourself with an extraordinary person that you are. Actually, this is something that a lot of people are struggling. If you really need to have someone to help you out, let me know. I can teach you how to create products. I can teach you how to maybe lift your whatever stress you have. I'll definitely sit down on you and give you something that I have.
Wonderful. I mean, the whole thing here, the common thing is that we're all trying to band together and create something good for the Philippines. Not only do we want to put the Philippines on the map as far as a source of amazing products, amazing people, and I think that's what we can contribute to the U.S. market. And the U.S. market just has to know that. And by doing all of this with Emporium, and then what Anne Clarice Canadi of Orient Orient Mark, that what they're all about is creating that awareness that we all need, and we just need to be consistent. So for all of you who are watching, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to say goodbye to you guys, and I'm going to say goodbye to the rest of the group. So thank you guys for being on the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank
So guys, I just want to go ahead and say thank you again for watching this special edition of Live at the Emporium, live selling. I want to go ahead and tell you that this coming Monday, we're actually going to have a special live at the Emporium again. And what we're going to be talking about this coming Monday is we're going into now promoting Philippine coffee. Where next Saturday, August 12th, we're going to have an event in San Diego, National City. It's in San Diego, and what we're doing there is we're going to have an event where we're going to promote Philippine coffee beans or featuring the Barako in there and promoting the Philippine coffee at this this market in National City. It's in San Diego. So we've invited cafe owners, restaurants, coffee shops, Filipinos and non-Filipinos to go to this event. So if you're in San Diego or near there or thinking about going to San Diego next weekend, not this weekend, please go there. We're calling it the Philippine Coffee Revolution. And what it is that it's also going to be sponsored, or rather put together, by the Philippine Consulate Office, headed by Consul Maynard Malion in the Economic Development Department, and also Eric Elnar, the DTI, as well as Ron Dizon. He is going to be our main coffee guy there. His name is Ron Dizon of Teofilo Coffee. But you're going to meet all of them this coming Monday. And also, we are absolutely ecstatic that hopefully that the honorary consul in San Diego, his name is Odi De Castro, will be there to talk about the San Diego market, talk about what he's observed and what potentially the San Diego market mean to Philippine coffee. There are already a lot of established companies or cafes there, and we're hoping to create a source of Philippine-made products or Philippine coffee beans and to be able to be distributed into that area. So with that being said, guys, I'm almost up to that point where we're saying bye-bye. I think we've already gone over the time, but I wanted to say thank you so much for everybody who's watching. I want to acknowledge the people that actually made some comments really quick. I don't want to go out without the show acknowledging everybody. Rhea was here. She talked about she needs a massage now. Tribal Miracle Oil, the fans of Tribal Miracle Oil. Global Business Impact was here. He made a comment about the Tribal Miracle Oil. Tasi in the Philippines, and also Herminia, and who else? Pretty much that is it. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching and continuing to help the Emporium grow in terms of its viewers, not only, but it's also awareness. What we're seeing now are people are interested. I posted something today. If you're interested in learning how to bring Philippine-made products, okay, from the sourcing of it, finding what's a good product, shipping it and selling it, you need to call Emporium. You need to call me. Okay, because we want to teach you, and I'm not talking about charging you. I want to teach you how to do that for free. Okay, I'm telling you there, but again, it's for free. I want to tell you what I know, because at the end of the day, it's going to help. And then we've got some other projects coming up. We're thinking of collaborating with the Filipino Chamber in Utah. So a lot of amazing stuff, everybody. So again, time is up. I'm going to go. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And
currently live in Emporium in the Philippines. I want to say magandang umaga ho sa inyong lahat, and for the people in the US watching this live at the Emporium, good evening.